Don't worry, guys. Vanzan has responded, and they say that the Wayfair Party's legal team is trying to make Vanzan out to be a boogeyman. Ooh! Very on par for the season. Margarita is back representing Vanzan, and she says that they have made it clear on multiple occasions that there will be a corporate designee there to testify to all topics in the deposition subpoena. I think that that's an interesting phrase, corporate designee. Seems like a gray area term, if you ask me. Mainly because, and it makes me think of it because Jed Wallace tried to hire a corporate designee, right? And they got him prepped and everything, and then it was denied. Where he was going to have that corporate designee like testify on behalf of street relations, because street relations is just him. So he didn't want to, you know what I mean? Alas, Margarita has re-argued the same argument we've heard 87,000 times. The Wayfair parties are just trying to manufacture media dispute and trying to make Vanzan, this is the new twist, into a boogeyman of the defendants. Ooh, I love a good boogeyman. Or an attempt to manufacture a dispute where none exists. And, you know, I don't know. Let's read through the emails. I haven't fully read through them. I thought we'd do it live. They're saying that they plan to produce their corporate designee, and therefore there's nothing for this court to compel. It should be denied as moot. Margarita heads in to start spilling receipts of what she has evidence of that she's attached, and we'll go through those emails too. Basically about who communicated what and who's said what. But if you know anything, you got to pay attention to these little footnotes here. The subpoena contained a time period that began on January 1st, 2022. Any mention of Vanzan in the claims in the Jones litigation relates to Vanzan's involvement in the New York State lawsuit that was filed in September of 2024. Thus, Vanzan objected and stated the appropriate time period was on or about the filing of that lawsuit. It did not, however, refuse to answer those questions prior to that date or refused to provide a corporate designee. And Margarita's providing timestamps of her own. I mean, look, she's even putting in 8:56 p.m. They filed at 9:02 p.m. Okay, then this big boy. They're wanting to compel testimony about the full period of Vanzan's relationship, but they're using it as a vehicle to reiterate baseless claims about how their misconduct was obtained from Miss Abel's phone and their media-friendly theory about the underlying Doe litigation in the New York court. Interesting way to phrase that. It's media-friendly because it's nefarious. That's my own opinion, by the way. The defendants suggest, without any evidence, that there was a prior relationship between Vanzan and Miss Jones or Jones Works. Vanzan is preparing a deponent. See? I knew corporate designee. They're preparing. They have hired someone. They have a hired person that, just like Jed Wallace was going to do for street relations. And then he was denied to be able to do that. Interesting. They're preparing a deponent to testify about any relationship with Vanzan, Jones, and Jones Works as set forth in the relevant topics. And then this last little footnote chunk here is them just saying, like, they just were super vague in their emails and they weren't acting in good faith. So let's go over these emails. I haven't done a video on this because I was like, it's just, you know, what they said in their motion to compel last night. But these are the emails that were attached to Kevin Fritz's motion to compel. And it says that on the 24th, counsel, let's find the enclosed Vanzan's objections, responses to the subpoena served to the defendants. Then they go on to argue about, okay, we need you to clarify and you need to tell us by noon on September 25th if they are going to withdraw their objections to the topics. And if they're not withdrawn, we will seek appropriate relief from the court. In addition to the meeting and confer concerning the subpoena that we participated in Zoom earlier this week, we're available to further meet from 9 to noon yesterday. Lastly, for security purposes, please provide to me the names of all persons who are attending the deposition of Vanzan's representative on September 30th at 10 a.m. in my office. It's important to note, these guys are working late nights. Kevin sent this at 12:38 a.m., giving them 12 hours, or a little less than 12 hours. And it looks like they didn't respond until 10:30 a.m. saying, we received your email. We need to discuss with our client and expect you to get back to you later today or tomorrow morning with respect to the specific issues you raised. In the meantime, we're confirming we are planning on having a deponent testify on Tuesday. I mean, so I don't know here. They gave them a window to meet and confer. They didn't respond till 10:30. So this does support Kevin Fritz's motion to compel yesterday, right? Now let's go over the emails that Maggie attached. So I have to jump on a work call. I'm going to jump on this work call really fast and then I'll post the emails for Maggie's thing. But I want to get this out there. So enjoy.